bring you a different type of video. It's not what I eat in a day, it's not come grocery shopping with me, and it's not a day in my life. It is my kitchen tour. So today I just wanted to show you what my kitchen looks like, talk you through my staple items, my pantry, my fridge, my sink. And I don't know, I just wanted to show you a little bit of what my kitchen looks like, because I swear this is my favorite space in the whole house. So I hope you guys love this video. And before we start, I just wanted to invite you to please subscribe to my channel and just activate that notification box so that you can get notified or notificated every time I post a video. And also don't forget to find me on Instagram, because that's where I share a lot of content, a lot of ideas, tips, recipes, if you want to start a healthy lifestyle or if you want to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So if you want to know, if you want to see what my kitchen, pantry and everything else looks like, keep watching. Okay, so welcome to my pantry. I think this is the most exciting part of the whole video. I love this area. All right, so I'm gonna take you through my favorite section of my pantry. So this is where I have the things that I use the most, and they're super accessible, and I have labeled most of them, if not everything. I think pretty much everything is labeled, but this is the area where I come to the most, and where I, like 90% of the time, I'm normally taking things from this space. So let me take you through what I have here. Alrighty, so we've got a little bit of everything. We have some quinoa there, we have some coconut sugar, we have some wheat bran, coconut flour that I use all the time, almond meal, we have some rolled oats, which is like the thing that I use like 24/7. I love my oats. I have some paleo mix, which I got from Aldi, and it was super cheap and it's delicious. You can put it on basically on everything. We got some hemp seeds. Alan normally has hemp seeds with his breakfast. And then here we have some nuts, some walnuts, pecans, cashews. We've got some shredded coconut here, organic cacao powder, linseed, LSA mix. Some of my things are labeled in Spanish as well, because my mom used to live with us, and she didn't know what some of the things were, so I labeled them in Spanish as well. I have some protein bars here from the bar counter, which I freaking love. And I've also got some of the low carb protein bars, which I really enjoy as well. So you know, I like to have a protein bar on Fridays because it's like a little treat for me, and that's where I take to work for one of my snacks. So on this side, it's not as tidy as this side, but let me show you. So I have some matcha tea, which I barely use, but I use sometimes. I have this PB2, which is a powdered peanut butter. So this is a chocolate one, chocolate peanut butter, and this is the regular one. I love both of them, but if I ever have to choose, I will go for the chocolate one. So right at the back, we have some lucma powder. If you know what lucma is, it's a fruit from Peru, which is like really delicious, and it has so much benefits. So you can get the lucma powder from the health shops here in Australia. We have some pine nuts, some pepitas, so basically just some seeds here. This here is maca powder, which is also from Peru, Bolivia, South America. Right at the bottom we have some acai powder, and on the other side some green leaf powder or something like that I never use, but I still have, just in case, you know. So we have some almonds here. I actually need to get some more. We use almonds all the time. What haven't I shown you yet? Dark chocolate, with no added sugar. So this is sweetened with stevia, which I get from Coles. We have these jellies, and they're the low sugar ones. They're super good when you feel like having something sweet in the afternoon. These ones are very low in calories, so good. Good snack to have at home. Baking powder, always use baking powder. I have my golden milk powder, which I get from iHerb. This is just a mix of different spices. It has turmeric, it has dates and herbs, and also a hint of pepper. We've got oat flour here and chickpea flour. I haven't used chickpea flour yet. I bought this last week and I want to give some recipes a go with this flour. And we have some healthy Oreos here, which is what Alan has with his ice cream. And that's my healthy area, and I love it so much. Now let's go to this area where all my spices are, and I also freaking love. So over here we have, okay, so I keep most of my eggs in the fridge, but I also like to keep a couple in the pantry, because when you bake, it's better if you use room temperature eggs, like fresh eggs, because that will help the things that you're baking will come out with a better consistency and texture. I don't know, I just feel like it's always the case. I have my favorite pancake syrup here, our oils over here, so all extra virgin olive oil and some Sprite oil here. At the back we just have some sauces. I have gelatin powder. I don't know why I have 3 containers of peanut butter opened. We have our cinnamon that we get from Costco. We have some sesame seeds. We have them in black and the normal ones, the white ones. Cholula, which is like a spicy sauce. We have I don't know how to pronounce this, Worcestershire sauce. Sesame oil. At the back, white rice vinegar, fish sauce, and apple cider vinegar. And we have some teas at the back. We have some Peruvian teas at the back, which I never use, but I want to have just in case I feel like it, which I never do. But anyways, and then we have our spices, all of them. I love to collect my spices. So yeah, so these are them. And then here at the bottom, we just have some more, and some in bags as well, if we need to top them up. So that's it from this area. And then this area, I'm not too proud about this area because it's a little bit messy. So basically this is where I keep everything, all the leftovers, so I can top up my containers up the top. So I have a little bit of everything. I have some sultanas, I have almond flakes, I have lentils, well, my oats, and then this is where the nuts are kept. And as soon as I run out at the top, I will take them from here. And yeah, so a little bit of everything, guys. It's a bit messy, but this is some saffron powder that we got from Italy. And here we have our pasta and our rice. So this is where I keep our spaghetti, fettuccinis, rice. We have this. Well, this is the pasta that we normally use from Vita. It's high fiber, high protein pasta. And then at the back, we just have everything related to pasta. I mean, noodles. We have noodles. We have some of these little things with I haven't opened yet. Some pumpkin seed like munches. They're freaking delicious. And yeah, we have our rice here, my favorite rice from Riviana. From Riviana. Yeah, so a little bit of everything here, a bit messy, but I'm just showing you the reality. And then down the bottom we have things that we barely use. Well, this is Alan's protein. I have some of the things that I buy when they're like super cheap. For example, this one that was like 50% off, so I decided to buy a couple of bottles. I have almond flour that we bought from Costco, some quinoa that we bought from Costco as well. I have this granola, which is pretty amazing. It's an egg white based granola, and the macros are amazing. So half a cup has 97 calories and just 14 grams of carbohydrates, and not sugar at all. And yeah, and where is the protein? So it has 12 grams of protein, so it's quite good. And I got this from iHerb. I have some wholemeal flour here and extra virgin olive oil, and then at the back we just have things that we barely used, and things that I keep when we have guests, like sugar. I have sugar there because some of our family don't like stevia or anything like that, so I make sure I have those things handy from where we get visitors. Okay, and in this area we just have some chia seeds. Everything, well, most of it is labeled. I have some paste to make some laxi soup, coconut milk. I have this pesto that I like to keep handy from when I don't feel like cooking anything too complex. To be honest, you just make some pasta, you have your pesto sauce, a little bit of chicken, and you're done. And broccoli or whatever vegetable you feel like. That's where we keep our lentils as well, chickpeas, diced tomatoes, just a little bit tuna, lots of tuna, salmon. We have a rice cup there. This, what's the name? These rice cakes as well. I think these are corn things. Alan loves to have this with his Nutella. And up the top, that's Alan's area, and as you can see, there's barely anything there. So he has containers because that's how he preps his breakfasts on the weekend for the week. We have milk. Normally we have like 12 cartons of milk, but we ran out. We need to get some more. And that's just Weet-Bix. We need more Weet-Bix. And that is it. Right. Okay, so on this area, it's where my stove is. I normally keep our salt, pepper, olive oil, and garlic salt right next to the kitchen because that's what we need all the time, and I can't be bothered taking that from my pantry every time we need it. Up the top, we just have, what everyone else does have at their kitchens. Here, just manuals. I have a couple of books there. I have my Peruvian cooking book. I have Jamie's Oliver book, The Berry Makers, Gordon Ramsay's, which I barely read, but you know why? I just want to keep them there. And just the basic, guys, things that you have in your kitchen. So over here, so that's the internet, the salt, pepper, and what I said before. That's the oven. So here I have my, I don't know how you call this in English. Holy, kettle, maybe. Our toaster, my coffee machine, which I freaking love. This is a very old one. It's not a new one, it's very old. I think we got it in 2014. So yeah, it's being used, my poor baby. We have our stevias here. This is one of our favorite brands, the KAL, which we get from iHerb. We have these flavor ones. This is hazelnut flavored, and this one is English toffee flavored. And our sweet leaf stevia, which is also one of our favorite brands. I have some more at the back there. These stevias, all the stevias that I have here, they don't leave that nasty aftertaste. They're really good. Over here, that's where I keep our coffee capsules, and here right next to that, this is where we keep our used coffee capsules, because when we go and buy new ones for Nespresso, we just give them these ones back so they can recycle them, because they are really bad for the environment if you chuck them in the bin. So just keep that in mind if you have your Nespresso coffee cart or any coffee cart really. yeah, just the basics here. I have my waffle maker here, which I use. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use it all the time, but when I use it, I just love waffles. And here, a bit messy, but air fryer, love, life changer, air fryer. That's my food processor slash blender. Sandwich press. I have a rice cooker that I never use. I really need to throw that in the bin. And yeah, my NutriBullet and just thing at the back that I never use, but you just keep there. And over here it's where we keep our pots. Guys, make sure that you invest in a good set of pots and pans because they will freaking save you so many calories with the extra oils that you need. And this is where I keep my containers for my meal prep. So over here I just have my microwave, my sink, to look at it, and our fruit bowl. We normally have like lots of fruit, always banana, and I like to leave the bananas ripe because I like cooking, baking with them, so let them ripe. And apples, lemons, mandarins. Alan loves mandarins, and these lemons my friend from work gave it to me, and they are from her tree, so they're organic. Alrighty, and over here we just have a box here because Alan and I were trying to get better at recycling our rubbish. So Alan left this box here so we can put every plastic, glass containers that we used to throw in the bin here, so we can put that in the recycle bin outside. So we're trying to do our part here. And okay, let's quickly do the fridge. To be honest, my fridge is quite empty because it's nearly the weekend. So as you can see here, we have a magnet from different parts of the world because every time we travel, we get a magnet from every city so that we can keep it in our fridge. It's just like a little reminder of where we have been, and it just brings back memories when you look at it sometimes. So in my freezer, to be honest, nothing too spectacular here. We just keep always some bread here. I always freeze my bagels as well. We have some fruit. This is some edamame there. We have these sweet chili tenders that we get from Kohl's. They're quite good and they make a nice treat when we want to have something that tastes naughty but it's not as naughty. Ice cream, of course. We have these cramped fish fingers. These are some waffles, vegetables, these piglets that I try once and then I've never had them again. Some wholemeal muffins, and we have some, oh, this is annoying, I need to close it and open it again. And we have some churros as well. Over here we have vegetables, so I have some tomatoes, lots of broccoli, mixed veggies, more mixed veggies, prawns, we have some prawns, beans. I like to keep my tortillas here as well, and then we have some pastry sheets there, and over here we have some thin sandwiches. Frozen dragon fruit, frozen blueberries, and frozen tomato passata, and that's pretty much it. Oh, we have some frozen Parmesan cheese as well. That's it for the freezer. And then in the fridge, to be honest, pretty empty. Over here we have some eggs, avocado, always avocado. This is where I have kind of my leftover or vegetables that I cut out, and yeah. So normally when I cook, I'll come to this area first to see what I have left over and what I can use. So this is some onion. I just cover it like really well in foil paper because otherwise it smells. Some tomato. I have some dry herbs here, mint, basil, and what is that? Parsley, I believe. Yeah. Lemon. We have some garlic, rosemary, my egg whites, of course, my egg whites, some sauce, almond milk, drink, vegetable stock. This is where I keep my Parmesan cheese, and I don't have any. I need to get some from the freezer. And then cheese. Oh, annoying. So here's the cheese. We have some halloumi there that we haven't opened yet. Feta cheese, and that's like reduced fat cheddar cheese. Lots of sauces here. I always like to keep my sauces handy because that's what adds flavor to your meals. So I always have some. Oh, my favorite, almond butter. I love you. A chocolate syrup from Walden Farms again. This light whipped cream that sometimes I put on. To be honest, not really often, but sometimes I use it. And over here we just have more sauces and some of my Peruvian sauces as well. And yeah, nothing too exciting. In the vegetable area, so sad. Capsicum, lots of capsicum, tomatoes over there, carrots and spinach. More carrots. I'm obsessed with getting my carrots already shredded because it saves me time. And then over here we have some cherry tomatoes. This is the protein bread that I made. This is some cut up pumpkin, and that's where I keep my meal prep, right at the bottom, because I feel like that area is the coldest area out of the fridge. And that's some like coffee almond milk that I bought a couple of weeks ago. I need to chuck that in the bin actually because I've never drank it. Some rice, some yogurt, my herbs. I normally just cut up the herbs and leave them in containers because if they're not cut up, I won't be using them. Fruit, always berries, blueberries and strawberries. And I have some dates right at the back there. And what's that? Oh, that's some bacon. This is coconut milk, yogurt, of course, yogurt. And we have some butter right there. And then these are some protein balls. Some olives. There's some cottage cheese, tzatziki, cream cheese there, bread, and then pita bread over there. And this is the only protein we have today, which is pork. And that is it, guys. That is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to share a little bit of my, I call it my personal life. This is my kitchen and it's quite a personal space. So I just wanted to show you a little bit of that. This idea came from one of my followers on Instagram. She sent me a message and she said that she would love to see my kitchen, my pantry, and my staple items in my kitchen. So I thought that was an awesome idea and I hope that you guys really enjoy it. If you have any questions about any of the products that I just show you or any of the things that I use, let me know. Happy to answer any questions. And if you love this video, I would love to hear from you. If you could leave me a comment, that would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe in the box down below as well. And thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to also find me on Instagram and follow me over there. I love you so much. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon. Adios.